Today I'm going to show you how to do your differential fluid change on your Lexus GS. This is my 99 Lexus GS400. I'm doing the typical oil change. I did my patented transmission fluid change. I'll link that up here in the corner, one of the corners. So now the third thing, and I have never done this before, but it looks super easy compared to my Viper. There is a drain, looks like there's a drain plug here on the diff, and then there's a fill plug. On the Viper, there was only one plug, and you had to suck it out with a siphon and then refill. So this drain plug should make that really easy to do. This really should be no hard task for anyone with basic set of tools. If you can do your oil change and that transmission fluid change I showed you in that other video, you should be able to do this no problem. I broke loose the drain plug, 3/8 bit drive. Actually feels like it could have been a bit bigger. I'm not sure what that equates to in metric 3/8, but if you went up like a millimeter, I think that'd be the perfect fit. I mean, this fit fine. I don't have anything bigger than this, so I just made it work. Don't be like me. But let me go get the drain bucket and we'll drain out this old diff fluid. Oh baby, that's nasty. Holy cow. That has a lot of metal shavings on it. And that fluid looks absolutely disgusting. So it's a good thing I'm changing this. Holy cow. Look at all that. Definitely needed to be done. Now I'm not sure if this has been done before. I've had the car for 11 years and I know I've never done it. So this could just be stuff from regular wear and tear. These little metallic bits that lumped up on this. I'm not sure, but I will keep an eye on it going forward. So I'm gonna let this keep draining and then we'll fill it up. All right, so I threaded this in and out. This is the drain plug. Threaded it in and out about 4 times now. And the reason I did that was to just try and get as much metallic pieces out of there as possible. The second time I had a pretty good amount, third time less, and this fourth time almost nothing on it. So I'm gonna be honest, this was more metallic pieces than I'd care to see in my diff. I had no indications that the diff is going bad. I mean, no extraordinary noises. So my best guess is that this fluid has never been changed before. I'm at like 130,000 miles. I just did this just because, you know, I did it on the Viper. Why not do it on the Lexus? But yeah, happy I'm doing this. I'm gonna fill it up and just keep an eye on it. Maybe in next oil change, I'll change it out again, just to get whatever leftovers are still in there, and I'll keep you posted on that. It's been draining for close to 15 minutes now, and we're getting a drop every, I don't know, 10 seconds or so. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the bolt back in and then undo the fill plug and then fill it up until it overpours through that hole. And then, like I just mentioned, I'm gonna change this diff fluid next oil change as well, just to get whatever residual fluid is still in there out of this differential. Just broke the fill hole loose. Pretty tough to get loose. You might need a breaker bar or some sort of cheater bar to get this. Now, I still have the bucket out here, and that's because when I get done filling this up, and nothing on this one. When I get done filling this up, I'm gonna go until it starts drizzling out of this top hole and then it's full. So let me go ahead and get my Lucas Oil 7590 trans and diff lube. I did have to break out my hydraulic pump that I got from Harbor Freight. Again, I have a video on this. I used it for my Viper and I've just used it for many other things. I can't get this Lucas bottle up to the fill port. It's blocked by too many components in the way. So I'm gonna undo the top and then put the in hose into the bottle itself, and then the out hose up into the fill port. You'll see in a second. I'm all rigged up, so I got the in port going to the bottle and the out port going into the top of the fill hole in the differential. So it's gonna be kind of hard for you guys to put it like that. So you just want to go slow. I learned when I did this with the Viper, if you go too fast, you'll pop off a hose, you'll make a big mess. So I'm just kind of watching where things are going. Things seem like they're going smoothly. I checked the bucket, the drain bucket. It looked like there was about 1.5 quarts. So I expect to use this entire bottle and half of my second bottle before this thing is full. So I'm gonna speed this up right now because this is kind of boring. I forgot how good of a job this pump does. I mean, that was actually pretty quick to drain this entire container. So I'm gonna go ahead and, oh boy, and open up the other one and get that going. I got my second bottle, my second quart. So I'm gonna swap over this end tube. There we go, trying to make as little mess as possible. Again, I only expect to use about half of this. So look out below. I'm gonna put a little rag there because I'm gonna stop as soon as I see it. Let's get this in. Okay, and same as before. I'm just waiting to start seeing some drips come out of this. Because that means we're done. This pump was, it was less than 15 bucks, but I mean, this thing has been one of the best things I bought. Super simple, been really reliable. Helped out in a lot of projects. You know, if I didn't have this, I don't know how I'd fill up this differential. Ooh, okay, I see some drips coming out. So I'm gonna get this out of the way. All right, I'm gonna pull this tube out, and you're gonna make a little bit of a mess. There's no way around that. Okay, you guys can see I'm dripping out there, hopefully. So I'm just gonna take this plug, put it back in, torque it down, and then that'll be it. Not bad. Really not that hard of a job to do. Fairly cheap as well. Like I said, I probably spent maybe 30 bucks on this differential fluid, and then another 15 bucks on the pump, but I already had the pump because I did the Viper differential. So yeah, let me go ahead and just button this up, and then I'll take it for a drive. So hopefully in the sunlight, you know, I just drained out all the old fluid. You can see all that metallic speckled flecks in there. So it is a little worrisome. You know, I don't know how much is okay or how much is not okay. Again, I don't have like an excessive amount of noise or any kind of weird indications that the diff is not healthy, other than this fluid change. So like I said, I'm gonna keep an eye on it. I definitely recommend you doing it as well. But I'll keep you posted if anything changes in the next couple thousand miles.